It's all right. All right, here we go. So bringing this back up, got it on the live stream. You're going to see that little button there saying we're live streaming, and go ahead and click on got it. Let them know. Say, hey, I understand. We're going to be live streaming, and we are going to make sure that we can share our workouts with our friends, with our family. If there was an exercise or something, and you're like, oh, I really want to see that again. Remember, you can go on YouTube on Get True Fit, and you can watch these videos with your family, your friends, and you can try out some of the exercises. You know, it's tough to do them when I'm doing them right now. And so then you can try them later on too. So let's go ahead and have a sip of water. I also have a protein shake right here. Who's had a protein shake today? You know, today's Monday. And so today would be a good day. If you haven't had a protein shake, maybe today would be a good day to start. And then you could maybe think about, I'm going to have protein shake, maybe one or two more this week. That's not hard to do. I have a protein shake every single day, generally in the morning, but I didn't get it in the morning. So it's kind of early afternoon. So I'm going to have a little bit of my protein shake. And again, this is going to help me to be my best to give my body those nutrients. Oh, Carrie had one today. Nice. Awesome. If you had a protein shake, let us know in the chat room here. And good job, Carrie. You're going to notice a difference. Protein shakes, they give our body those building blocks that our bodies need to become stronger. And if you're exercising, your muscles, they're going to need some rebuilding. And that's what the protein shake can help with. Who do we have doing our breathing motto today?
Nick.
All right. Sometimes you get a protein shake mustache. It's like the milk mustache, but it's the protein shake mustache.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Nick in the house. And Nick, go ahead, take it away. Let's start this workout off.
Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in bed. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in your power. We have our next part of the day good foot.
Nice job. Great job, Nick. That was awesome. And like Nick said, you know, we have, Carla had an Activia. Nice. That's also a protein shake. Nick was talking about reaching those holiday goals, everybody. And remember, those holiday goals, they go through all the way through New Year's. And so right now, we're already thinking about New Year's goal. Some people call it the New Year's resolution. But, you know, for us, we just call it our goals. You know, these are the things that we want to work on, that we want to get stronger on. And that's the goal, is to have goals and then to work towards those goals. All right. Now, let's get me up in the spotlight here in the park, and we'll get Nick's already got us starting with those head circles, moving our head down and to the side. So you saw Nick going there, going side to side. And again, we're trying to engage our upper body. We're trying to have our upper body. We don't want to be too relaxed. We want to get some muscles kind of going. And, you know, yesterday for me, I had a lot of muscles going. We were at Waves for All. And then today's kind of a day of relaxing for me compared to all that activity. But it's good for me to do activity to get that blood flow going back to those muscles. Let's just go side to side now. Let's forget about going down. Let's just do just side to side. Ooh, and here comes a little sunshine. It's going to warm me up. Turning my head over to the right, turning my head over to the left, just going right and left. Again, I'm sitting down here. I'm at a picnic table in a park in Carlsbad. And again, it's a beautiful day. Let's go ahead and look around a little bit. I'm going to look down, looking like maybe I'm looking for ants on the ground, looking down. And then I'm going to be looking up, like I'm looking up for any airplanes or any cloud shapes. Let's look down and let me see if there's a lot of clouds in the sky today. Let's see if I can find a shape. That one looks like a marshmallow. That one looks like a pillow. Let's go ahead and bring our head down and let's look down. Let's go up again one more time. See if I can find a cloud shape. That one looks like a tiger's claw. And that one looks like another marshmallow. Let's go down and then we'll go one more time up. Oh, I think I see one. I see a cloud. It looks just like a cotton ball. All right, let's bring our head down. These clouds, they don't really have a lot of animal shapes. They just look like big cotton balls floating around in the sky. Let's go ahead and see if we can hear them making any sounds. So let's do that ear lift. Let's get that ear to go up. And you might be able to see I got a little string hanging out of my ear because I have my headset on. And that's where we're getting my audio. So sometimes we got a little wind going through. Let's bring our head back to the middle, switch it up to the other side, lifting that ear up, lifting that shoulder down. And you can see how I'm trying not to tilt my head. I always kind of end up tilting my head too far, and then I kind of have to go back the other way. So we'll bring it back.
We had a question from Karen. How was your Thanksgiving with your family?
Ooh, it was, it was Sophia's first ever Thanksgiving. Keep that ear up. And it was very special. It was so nice. She loved the whole day. Let's get that other ear up on this side. She tried some cranberry sauce. I think she got to try some sweet potatoes. And I think she might have even had a little bite of like a little piece of turkey. But we also had some baby food that was kind of sweet potato-y baby food for her. And so she got to kind of have that. And she got to hang out with her uncle and her aunt, my wife's brother and sister, and then with her grandma and grandpa out here in Carlsbad. And it was a really nice day. And you know what was great about Thanksgiving? And I tried this out because we had talked about it, but I had less food than I normally would have had. When I was kind of putting food on my plate, I thought about what we had talked about as a team. And I said, I'm going to put just a little bit less, and I'm going to see how it goes. If I want more later, it'll probably be there. There's always leftovers. But I was able to have that smaller amount of food, and I was just happy with that. And it was great because it was the first Thanksgiving in a while where I didn't eat too much food. And then so my afternoon, I was able to play with my daughter and hang out with her and have the day off. And it was lovely. Let's go ahead and get our last for our neck. That's going to be that giraffe head and then the turtle neck. These are two of my daughter's favorite stuffed animals. So she has one that's a giraffe. And of course, its head is way far away from its shoulders. If you can imagine a giraffe, think about the neck muscles, all right? And then let's bring it back like a turtle. So we got our head tucked into our shoulder there and our chin's going back, and it's even changing up my voice. And then let's go forward again. Head's going forward. Shoulders and upper body's going to stay right there. Just get that head out. And then let's bring it back like a turtle that just saw a giraffe. Here we go. And then one more time. Let's go forward. I got my head out there. And look, I'm going to do a posture check on myself. So there we go. And you can tell the difference. I can't see it because the phone's over here, but I'm trying to do this better. And then turtleneck. And I hope I'm succeeding. And that's something you're going to have to do to yourself. 3, 2, 1. You're going to have to do that to yourself when you're exercising. You're going to have to think, man, maybe I can do this a little better, or maybe I need to check my posture or my position. And sometimes that takes extra effort, and we don't want to have to do it. But we really do want to do it, and because we want that benefit from the exercise. So let's go ahead. And I don't know if I've asked this question before. I think I have, but it was in a more green screen environment. But let's just pick out that cloud over there and check this out. Over here, we got Nick. How much water do you think is up there floating around in the air inside that cloud? And you all know that clouds, that's water, that's condensation. Can you imagine a big cloud like that? How much water? If that was all in a gallon of water, all in water bottles floating around, how much water would that be? I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough question to answer. And remember, when we don't know something, when we do that shoulder shrug, we're working out our trapezius. We're doing the trapezius lift. We got the trapezius kind of working with our neck. You can see I'm moving my neck around, but I'm going to keep my head still. There we go. Now I'm doing this with thoughtfulness, keeping my head still, lifting my shoulders. I'm pushing them down. I'm bringing them up, pushing them down. Let's do a squeeze against the body. Squeeze. Then let's bring them up again. Let's bring them down again. Let's go back up again. Let's go from up to the squeeze. Let's go down and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let's do that one more time. Let's go up, Hold them up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring them down and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Let's have a water break, everybody. Or again, if you have a protein shake, I make my protein shakes with water, in case you're wondering. So this is just kind of water and protein. And with a protein shake, when you make it with water, you're gonna not have nearly as much sugar as if you made it with milk. A lot of people make protein shakes with milk, but then they're getting a carbohydrate shake. And so, you're getting protein too. But if you make your with water, it'll cut down on those carbohydrates. I also find, and this has been my experience for a long time, that chocolate proteins, they generally taste good. And they also, when you shake them up with the water, they break up real good. So you don't have a protein, little chunkies of protein in there. It's all nice and smooth. That's important. Let's go ahead and do a couple more for our upper body up in here. And let's go ahead and just keep it with our shoulders. So I'm going to do some shoulder rolls, kind of just moving my shoulders around in a circle, up, back, down, forward. Just trying to get in all those positions, get in all those movements. Nice. There we go. Moving them around, keeping it going. And remember, those shoulders, what are they doing? What do we have going on with the shoulders? They're supporting our head, neck. Yeah. They're giving our arms an attachment point to the body. That's important. And they're also kind of setting up our torso too. Here, we got a lot of muscles that are just kind of holding on to those bones, keeping them in place. Let's go ahead and move those elbows, and that's going to get those shoulders moving too. So I'm just going to focus on just some up and down with just this one side. I'm going to do about 5 this way, and then I'm going to do 5 forward. And look, I'm not going back. I'm just bringing it up. Just up and down for this one. I am going to do back now. Let's bring it backwards. Backwards up. Backwards up. And you can do this one standing up too. Remember, I'm sitting down for this exercise, but if you were standing up, you can do this one too. Let's try it again. Let's go 3. 1, 2, 3. And then going forward. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go backward. 1, 2, 3. And then let's do a rotation. 1, 2, 3. And let's do a backwards rotation. 1, 2, and 3. Let's switch it up to the other side. So let's just get that. I call this one the chicken wing. We're just going up and down with it right here. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll also do a couple of exercises today too. All right, let's also go with bringing it forward, bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up. So I got my shoulder right here, and then bringing it down all the way here to my side. Shoulder up, shoulder down. Let's go ahead and bring it back, bringing it back, bringing it back. Nice. Bringing it back. Ooh, good call, Bernie. Bringing it back. We'll do a water break. Right after this, we'll do some core workouts. There we go. Bringing it back. And let's go with that rotation. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to go 5 times. 5, and then we'll go backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2. And look at the rest of my body. Not really moving a whole lot. And let's go backwards. I mean, look at the difference. This could be, look, I'll move on. I don't want to do that. We want to try to maintain that control. There we go. Nice. Try to have that control. Try to have that communication with your what muscle? What? Try to have that communication. I know I can see some folks that know it right off the bat. Deltoid. That's right. So we got the deltoid. Oh my gosh. And look at that. Go Brazil. Awesome. We're getting World Cup updates as we're working out. Pretty cool. Pretty unique. Happy for anybody in Brazil right now. They're going wild in Brazil. Let's do a cheer. I know in Brazil, they're cheering. We're going to do this with our arms. And we're just going to be reaching our arms up. Let's do a couple raises up. And then we're going to do a couple one fist pump. And then we're going to go to the other fist pump. So we got 3. We'll do 3. Let's do that. Let's go for 3. So let's go 1, 2. Nice. Karen's got it. 3. That deltoid. And again, we're using that deltoid right now too. It's flexing and helping to lift that arm up. Trying to bring that arm up. It's working with the trapezius. And they're being friends. Also, what else is happening? Bicep and tricep, they're getting shorter and longer every time. Let's go again. Let's bring our arms up. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Let's have a water break. Good call. Nice. Good update. Remember, right now the World Cup is pretty neat because football, soccer, it's one of those sports where people all over the world can play it. And in a lot of ways, you think they can come together, and it's a really neat experience. It's a beautiful thing when people can come together, they can play a game together, and all have, again, the same passion for something. I really love surfing. Yesterday we had our Waves for All session, and everybody that showed up was also, again, they love surfing. They're passionate about that. And you might have something that you love and you're passionate about. And I want you to chase that dream, watch those videos, read about it, and then practice. Think about the skills that you might need if you want to participate in those activities. Hear that wind too coming through. If I turn this way, the microphone's right here. So let's see what happens if I put it in my shirt. That might make it quieter. Did that make it to where it sounds worse? I'm checking with my producers here.
No, it
it's
sounds better
quiet.
with the shirt, actually. It blocks some of the wind out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's quiet.
Interesting. All right. We're learning new things. And if I had to, I could even take this ear out because I could hear everybody with just the one ear side. All right. Good news. Good stuff, everybody. We're making progress. Let's go ahead. And Bernie was talking about doing some core exercises. And so I think the first one that we were going to do is we're just going to do an abdominal squeeze and just kind of fire up some of these muscles. So for me, I'm going to be sitting up tall. I'm actually going to move my camera back here a little bit further back. We'll put it about right there. All right. And so again, I'm thinking about now my core. We were thinking about our shoulders. Nick was talking about the shoulder blades. They're in the middle of our back up there. They're getting moved around by all these muscles. And they're part of the core too. And we want to think about that we're going to have that squeeze. We're going to squeeze every muscle from like our shoulders to our hips. We're going to give them a squeeze, and we're going to hold that squeeze for 5 seconds. And we're going to do that. Let's go 5 times. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Here we go. Squeeze those muscles. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You're going to hear me talking different because I'm squeezing and I can't just speak the way I am right now. Let's go again. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We got 2 more of these to go. And now I'm already starting to feel these muscles. Even when I relax, they're not totally relaxed. Let's squeeze again. Squeeze again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And now I'm really getting these muscles going. Let's go one more time. Squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. Woo, so we got the muscles, they were tightening up, but remember, our body wasn't going anywhere. That's what's so neat about our abdominals. They can help us with movement. They can also help us with control, keeping us stable. Now let's think about maybe like a side-to-side bend. And what I want to do, because I'm here at this picnic bench, is I'm going to actually lean down to my side. And what I'm trying to do is to tap my elbow on the picnic bench right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over my head for the teacup, do the teacup exercise. If you're standing up, what I want you to do is you're going to kind of do a lean. You're going to side bend your body over to one side, and then you're going to side bend over to the other side. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm going to do, I think, 5 on each side. And if you're sitting down, you might be saying things to me. We're going to go for like the seat or the armrest. Try to tap it with your elbow. So here we go. So I'm going down to the side, 1 and 1. Same side. Here we go. 2 and 2. We'll do 5 in a row. 3 and 3. 4. Got that elbow tap. 4. And here's the last one again. I'm just leaning over to the side. 5 and 5. Let's switch it up now. For me, this will be my left side. So I'm going to go elbow tap. 1. Reaching over my head. We can hear that microphone moving. You know, we're on the left side. 2. Elbow tap. There it is. You can see I got to kind of reach for that seat. 3. It's not an easy lean. I got to kind of lean over. There we go. 4. And 4. Going for 5 and 5. Nice. Ben, you can't see all the baby drool on my shirt, can you? No, that's good. I got baby
No,
drool.
not with your cell phone camera.
I got baby drool.
The plus with the remote workouts, the camera's not blurring.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're getting good quality out of this, and it's also good that you can't see. I got them all over here because I got my little baby girl. She's just on my shoulder right here, and sometimes she got a little dribble, and that's what dad's shoulder is for.
And you're not gray.
And I'm not gray.
Yeah. When
That's
you're
right,
in the
that's
studio, you're gray. You turn all different colors.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, you're right, gray. There's been times where I thought I looked like a vampire, like real pale, like somebody who has never somebody
like
who
an aging vampire.
The aging vampire. And I'm the opposite because I'm in the sunshine all the time. I love the sunshine. And yeah, it would be tough for a vampire to ever be a surfer because you surf during the daytime. Let's go ahead and think about since we're on a Halloween theme, let's go ahead and do the witch's pot kind of next. We were talking about vampire, now we're talking about witch's pot. So remember, with the witch's pot, we're gonna bring our hands together, or you can have your hands separate with this. They're both gonna work out well because what we're working on, remember, is that core, working on our body, leaning forward. And with this one, I'm gonna do this one standing up and sitting down. I'm gonna start off sitting down, and here we go. Let's start stirring it up. Let's start working those arms out as far as we can. And you can reverse direction anytime you want. I like to sometimes do a reverse every single time. Sometimes I'll do a couple going one direction and I'll do a couple going the other direction. And there's all kinds of World Cup matches Carla's letting us know about. On Wednesday, Mexico's going to be playing. On tomorrow, sounds like England. And Carla, when does the USA play? I know she knows. She's a soccer fan. Let's keep that witch's pot going. I'm going to stand up and we're going to do some witch's pot from back here. Look at this. There's nobody in the park today. There's nobody out here. All right. Can you see me good? Is this a good spot? I can't see anymore. So now this is where the co-host and all my friends, it's so important.
Yes, I can see you.
Right. Sweet.
Yes, I can see you.
Am I real dark or is it okay? It's okay.
No, it's light. It's light.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. So again, I'm up here. I got the witch's pot going on. I think you can see my knees there in the screen. And when I do this exercise, I'm going to think about, like, I'm trying to sit down on this chair behind me, but it's not there, so you're sitting down kind of carefully. And then that would be the witch's pot move. So it's down and out, up and in. And so I'm up and I'm in. I got my arms in and I'm up, and I'm down and I'm out. I got my arms out and I'm squatting down. So let's go for about 10 more of these. Let's go 10. Let's keep that order. 9, swinging it around. 8, 7. And again, 2 hands. I could have my hands kind of separate, or I could even maybe have one hand on the other. And you could even do this one with just one hand, reaching out. We've seen Byron do this with that resistance bar. But as long as we're remembering the principle of down and out, up and in, that's when you're going to win. Ooh, got a rhyme in there too. So remember, with those exercises, we're trying to work on engaging our hips and getting our body to lean forward. Anytime we lean away from our center, we get muscles engaged. So those muscles, they're going to fire up just because of the way you're moving your body. And you got to remember that you got all the muscles that I have too. We have these muscles, and all these muscles, they have jobs to do and they want to do their jobs. And sometimes you're going to have to put your body mentally, you have to think about, I got to get myself into that position so I can get the muscles to really fire up and do their best. Let's go ahead and let's work out our wrists. I was just kind of rubbing my hands together right here. But let's go ahead. Maybe that's because what we were going to do next. Let's work on, remember, up and down with the wrists, side to side, rotation. We can also work on our phalanges. Who remembers the phalanges? Those are our fingers. And so moving them around, and we've talked about in the past where we're wiggling our fingers. Try it out. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the thumbs. Don't forget about the thumbs. Wiggling the thumbs, wiggling the fingers. I'm not a video game person, But you know, they got people, they play video games all the time and they need to do this because they're only holding there with their thumbs. But the rest of their hands, they don't move very much because they're holding that controller. And so you got to think about, let's pretend like we're playing the piano. Nice. And then let's pretend like we're playing the piano like my daughter, you know, she's 6 months old. She just likes beating on the keys. And so again, we're working on our wrists going up and down. I got this wrist up, this wrist down. We can alternate. We can go side to side, cut it out, one in, one out, going opposite directions. There's so many things. Look, we got the circles going on. Nice job, everybody. Again, working out our wrists, working out our hands. This is our first point of contact for almost all of us out there. I do know I've seen some folks who they use their hands as their feet. And I've seen some folks who can even use their legs and they can use their feet, similar to how a lot of folks use their hands. And so remember, there's a lot of the training that goes into it. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of attention, but we want to think about our first point of contact. If that's going to be our hands, then we want our hands to be as strong as possible. We want them to be able to grip. We want them to be able to hold on to something. And then we can get stronger off of that thing that our hands are holding on to. So again, pretty cool how important that is. Carl's giving us the update there. So tomorrow, USA is doing, they're doing a World Cup at 11. Okay. I didn't bring the soccer ball today. So, but maybe we'll have to have another soccer, football workout, maybe near the end of the World Cup. All right. So we've got our neck warmed up. Our shoulders got warmed up. Our arms a little bit here and there. Our core, we got kind of, you know, we squeezed it and then we moved it. And now let's go ahead. You know, I want to do something for kind of the whole upper body. And so let's put together, this is going to like a tribute for Nick. You know, Nick's always coming up with the combos. But let's think about a combo here. And let's go ahead and do maybe a bicep curl. So let's do a couple of those. We got bicep curl. And that's where we're just bending our elbow. My hands are disappearing from the screen because they're just going out of the screen here. So I got bicep curl. And now from here, let's go do a chest press. So it looks like I'm bringing my hands closer to the camera. I am. I'm pushing my arms out and then bringing them back. So I got chest press. Chest press is right here. Now this is going to use your tricep and your deltoid. So you're getting those going. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do a rope pull. Now this is an imaginary rope pull, but this is where we're going to be reaching out with one arm and then pulling back and then reach, pull, reach, pull. And so I'm reaching and pulling. There we go. And then let's go ahead and do, I'm thinking the T's. So we're going to go out for a T, bring it back in. Out for a T, bring it back in. Out for a T, bring it back in. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do each one of those exercises, bicep curl, the chest press. We're going to go out for the T. We're going to do all this together. We got the rope pull, and I think we're going to do about 10 for each one. I'm going to stand up for these. Go ahead and have a sip of water or protein shake if you need to. And remember, on that rope pull, we're going to be reaching out kind of with one arm and pulling it back. We'll check our time. My watch is never right, but it gives me an idea. And again, everybody, look at that storm cloud over there. It's not raining, but it looks like if it wanted to rain, that our friends, the Marines up in Camp Pendleton, they're going to get wet. If they're out there, they're probably exercising. They call it PT. And you know what they say? PT is good for you, good for me. That's what they say. Because when you're in shape, it's good for you, but it's also good for your team. So PT, good for you, good for me. Nice. Thanks, Karen. She gave me a good, accurate time check. Again, I hope this rain doesn't get me. All right, so let's go ahead with that bicep curl. So we're going to bring our arms up and down. There's one. So you can imagine you have heavy weight, or you can just do this with your arms bending. You're going to use the weight of your arms. Looks like Sandy's joining us. She's having some difficult. Huh? I wonder if it's the computer where she is or something like that. Let's keep on going up and down with those bicep curls. I didn't even count from the beginning. So let's just do about 3. That feels like 10. There we go. 2, 3. Now let's keep those hands up. Now let's go to that chest press. So this is where we're pushing away. Alicia's shown us moves like this, you know, where we're doing the block. you know, the difference with this block here is this is really just our upper arms, our upper body doing a lot of this. If we're doing that martial arts block, we're going to probably use more of our body also to get behind the move, more core, and maybe even some from our hips and our legs. But for right now, we're just doing the chest press. So we're just going up and back, bringing our arms going that way. Nice. Let's do a couple more of these, and then we're going to go to that rope pull. All right, now with the rope pull, go ahead and reach out with one arm, and you're going to pretend you got a rope in front of you. Grab the rope, pull it in. Now with your other hand, reach out, grab the rope, pull it in. So it almost looks like I'm holding two ropes still, and then I'm going to start pulling like that. So we're going to reach and pull. I mean, if somebody saw me right now, there's nobody here to see me. If somebody saw me in the park, they'd be like, this guy is practicing to be a mime. That's what they would think. They would think I'm trying to be a mime. And mimes, they do that rope pull. And who's ever seen a mime do that, where they pretend like they're going to maybe lasso somebody with an imaginary lasso? Has anybody ever seen that? Has anybody ever seen a mime? You know, they dress up a lot of times in a white and black, you know, like striped outfits. And I think they have a lot of mimes in France, and they have like white makeup and red lips, and they'll pretend they have a little lasso, and then they'll pull you in like this, doing a little imaginary rope
Or they
pull.
mock wherever they see.
Oh, right, exactly. Let's go ahead and get those T's going out. Who's ever seen a mime though? This would be the mime. Remember, they do like like they're in an imaginary box, you know? And so this would be the mime in the box where he's like, oh, I got walls all around me, and he's acting like he's stuck in the box, and maybe the box gets smaller on him or something like that. But I bet if somebody saw me right now, they'd be like, there's a guy in a blue shirt, and it looks like he's talking to himself, and he's practicing mime exercises. That's what they would probably think. Let's go ahead and do two more of these. Reaching out for that T. Let's hold this one out. We got one more to go. Let's bring it in. Last one. Let's hold this one out also. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, with that wind blowing underneath me, it kind of gives me a little bird feeling. I feel like a bird with the wind going under my wings. What was that last message? I missed that one from Karen.
Karen said she had seen them make a box on YouTube. The
Oh, really?
mimes.
A mime. I might check that out. We might talk about mime on Friday Night Fitness Social. We might
There we
see.
go.
I bet there's some mime exercises that we could try to recreate here in our workouts. And like the one Karen's talking about, again, like you're in a box. Well, again, look, this is shoulder exercise. This is our triceps. All right, working out the wrists. You know, what if you're trying to punch on the box or try to push the box open? We're working with our deltoids. We're working with our pecs. If I'm pushing on the box here, imaginary box, again, that's pecs, triceps, deltoids. Maybe I'm trying to lift the box up. I'm trying to pick it up. I'm working what? Trapezius, biceps. So again, cool stuff out there in the world of mimes. I haven't done any miming exercises, but you might see me on one of these workouts one day, and I might have outfit on, all white and black. And if my face is painted white and I have red lips, you all know what's about to come. It's going to be a mime workout. Let's have a sip of water. We're going to do maybe 1 or 2 more exercises. Then we'll check out some team leadership. And again, beautiful day here. We got a little bit of clouds in the sky, but we're here in Carlsbad, which is kind of by San Diego. It's where I live. And in California, down here, in this part of California, it stays kind of like summer all the time. And it's great. There's a lot of folks, and they have, oh, right. I know, you're right, Karen. And they have folks that they got cold, they got snow right now. It's like 5, 10 degrees. And out here it's nice. And I shouldn't have complained about being chilly. That's right. So Karen made a comment. And if you can think about this, now a lot of the mimes, they spend a lot of time in silence. You know, people around them might even be talking to them, but that's the whole thing with mimes, is they don't speak. And I think that's pretty interesting. Again, Karen made a good point, because that shows that mind control that they have when they might have that urge to want to talk, but they think, no, I'm in character. I got to do my miming. Let's do something similar, and let's go ahead and do a breath hold. again, something that's unnecessary. And but we're gonna try to do it, and we're gonna do it again, just like the mime holding his speech back. We're gonna go ahead and hold our breath, but not for too long today. I want to do something that everybody can be successful on. So we're gonna go for 10 seconds, but I'm gonna count slow. So let's be ready for that. We're gonna breathe in 2, breathe those out, and breathe in the 3rd, and then hold those on. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, hold for 10. Can anyone hear the helicopter? There we go. Let's get the helicopter propeller going. He's flying right over the top. He's way up there too. He's about 1,000 feet up in the air. Let's keep that helicopter propeller blade going. Switch up to the other side if you need to. Remember, helicopters are over the top of our head. We got 5 more seconds of helicopter. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I didn't want to get caught. I didn't know because we were being so quiet with the breath hold. And I was like, if one of my co-hosts or one of my friends on here, if they hear the helicopter and they realize that I didn't call out the helicopter, I might be in trouble. So I had to make sure we got it in, and we did. There he goes. He's flying off, going to the airport. He's going down to San Diego, mate. All right, let's go ahead and do, let's go for one more. Let's go smiles, frowns, and Home Alone. Is that what you were, Carla? Is that what that meant? Who else was wondering what Carla meant for a moment?
I knew what she meant.
I knew what she meant.
All right, I wasn't sure for a second. And if you're on YouTube and you're like, what are they talking about? Carla had made a comment, and it was the word home, but then she used an emoji. In the emoji, it had its hands on, like, the Home Alone face, and it didn't click in my head right away. And I thought she was still talking about the World Cup. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna go smiles, frowns, Home Alone, and we'll do about 3 seconds hold each one. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and smile. And frown. And Home Alone face. And smile. And frown. And Home Alone face. One more time. It looks like I'm frozen, doesn't it? I'm trying to not move, and I'm trying to trick anybody who might have looked away and then they look back. Let's try it again. Here we go. And smile. Frown. It's hard to frown when I'm
You
laughing.
legitimately looked like you froze for a second.
And Home Alone, I know. That was, so I was looking at it, and I was like, I think I got it on this one. And I was like, I'm just going to keep holding it a little bit longer and see if I can trick anybody who even knows what's happening. They might have thought, oh, shoot. Right when Coach John says he's joking about freezing up, he actually does freeze up. That could have happened. And we would have, all good. Thank you. Remember, that's,
you're good looking froze.
I love that. I mean, if you think about it, we as humans, we don't often have that type of thought connection with our body to where we're concentrating so much on our movement, even like the mime, or even like right there for myself, where I was concentrating on not moving, and I was really trying to get it. And so remember, everybody, these are all exercises. Everything we're doing, it leads to you having that functional fitness foundation. That's what we're building here. And that is going to allow you to not only do exercises, but life skills, things that you're going to need at home, things that you're going to want to do outside of the home, just when you're out having fun, or maybe you're out and you're doing some work, you're helping somebody to do a project. And so everything we do, this mind-body connection, it's just so, so important. Let's go ahead for let's have a sip of water. I got my electrolytes. My camera's going to bounce for a second. And then let's do a little bit of just some deep breathing exercise maybe, and just do like maybe a little bit of a relaxation. I saw the message, we didn't have yoga today, right? So maybe we can do like the cat cow, seated cat cow, where we're kind of working our chest and working our body. And maybe I can do, oh my gosh, this is what I just thought in my head. And this is going to be right here. And I don't care anyway. I'm going to do, oh, there's a guy over there walking his dog. He's going to see me do this. I'm going to do the cat cow, but I'm going to use the picnic table over here. And so somebody's going to be like, what is this guy doing? He's acting like a cat over here, crawling around on a picnic table, but that's okay. Let's have a sip of water. Let's start off with just a couple breathing exercises. So let's work on some like longer breathing. You know, we're breathing in and out, but I want to work on maybe like 3 to 5 second inhale and exhale. Let's start off with 3 seconds, and then we'll try to maybe go to 5 seconds. But first thing I want you to do is just try to get relaxed as you can. Maybe even just take a little practice deep breath. And when we breathe in on this next exercise, you can breathe in through your nose or through your mouth, whatever you feel comfortable. We're going to inhale for 3 seconds. It's going to feel different. And then we're going to exhale for 3 seconds. And we're going to repeat that cycle, going 3 in, 3 out. And we're going to do that 3 times. So here we go. Practice breath. And let's breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now let's try 5 seconds. So this is going to be a very calm, very subtle breath in. And let's do a 5 second breath hold and then a 5 second exhale. So let's try this out. Here we go. Again, try to get relaxed. You're going to try to be sitting upright or standing up, have a nice, good posture. And let's breathe in. Exhale. And that's me not figuring out how to count down on my left hand. Let's try that again. Inhale. Let's try it again one more time. I'm not going to do any of the counting because I'm also going to try to relax. I want you to count in your own head. Count to yourself. 5 seconds in, 5 second hold, 5 second out. Here we go. And in. Hold. Exhale. Nice. All right. So again, doing a couple breathing exercises. Remember, we have our breathing motto. We also have that ability to where at any time, especially if we're feeling anxious or something like that, we can do some breath work exercises. And it's really, really, really going to help us kind of relax our body and relax our mind. And again, everybody, so we're going to do that seated cat cow. And then I'm going to do the upright cat cow kneeling down. So with the cat cow exercise, remember, we're trying to do 2 main things. We're trying to roll, kind of fold ourselves over, and we're trying to extend our back out. So if you can imagine in the middle of my back here, if I'm trying to reach out and I'm trying to like touch the wall behind me or touch the tree with my back. So I'm trying to reach my back out. I'm not just rolling over. There's a difference. I'm trying to reach and I'm trying to get my spine to just kind of extend out, reach my back out. And then I'm going to go all the way forward. I'm going to bring my chest forward, bring my head up. I'm actually looking up now at the sky, and I'm going to hold this here. So I have my back arched in. And then again, I go and I bring my back going forward and then going back. So let's hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go to the cow. 5's got the dip in its back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the cat, the scared cat. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna try this out again using this picnic table. So I think you can see me. So if I was going to get on this picnic table, and I can be on here, this stable, strong table, and I'm doing that cat. I'm going up with my back. So again, I'm trying to reach my back up with the cat. And then I'm going to bring my back down right in here. Let's see. I'm going to try to get it at this right angle. Here we go. All right. So right here, can you imagine I'm up on a picnic table right now doing cat cow. Got my cat, got the cow. Got the cat, holding that back. I got the cow. Let's go one more. Got the cat, hold it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the cow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's great for our back to get all of our spinal segments, to get them to move. And again, leaning back, leaning in forward with that back, getting that extension. Again, it's a great exercise. It's easy to do. Let's go ahead and, can you believe somebody would have seen that? They'd be like, what's this guy doing? He's climbing up on the picnic tables, doing yoga. But then you know what? They might be doing yoga right now themselves. So let's go ahead and check the time. Looks like we have some time. I'm going to let Carrie make the call on who's going to come up next. And if we
Let's
have,
do Carla and then Byron.
all right, sounds good. It sounds good. I think we'll have time. So there's our man Nick right there. He kicked us off with the breathing motto. We got Carla coming up. She's
Thank
gonna
you.
be
That
doing a
felt
hula
good because
Do you want to be side by side by her? Or
hoop. Go ahead and leave her up as the full screen. That way everybody can see.
thank you,
And I-
Coach John. That feels so good because I hurt my back last Friday because I was in there was a water bottle.
Carla, we don't have much time, so you need to hurry, okay?
Okay, sorry.
That's all right.
But I
Yeah. So
hurt
we
my
got.
back. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
It went to the bus driver.
Ooh, bus driver. Here we go. So hands
Off the
up,
horn.
everybody. On the wheel. Hit that horn. Change those gears.
Christmas lights.
Open those. Oh, Christmas light bus tour.
Bus tour
Riding around. That's-
night. And
that's
put
right,
one more,
everybody.
open it. You know, it's Christmas night.
Yeah. Open that hard to open bus door. How does that thing work? Turning that
Get the
wheel, spinning that wheel. Oh, she's getting in the
1,
hoop.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And
Nice.
then we're gonna do the pizza delivery.
Statue of Liberty.
Oh,
Tad
pizza
touched the-
pizza
Oh,
delivery.
pizza delivery. Pizza. Yeah, my
Uno.
favorite.
2,
Oh,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20.
nice. Oh, spinner. Here we go. Get those arms out and spinning around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch.
Switching arms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then touch of liberty.
Nice. Touching the
Oh.
ground. Touch the sky.
2, 3, 4,
149.
5,
Keep it
6,
going.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job. Awesome job. That was great, Carla. And again, everybody, using a hula hoop. I think that's fantastic.
It's good exercise.
I think it's great exercises. Everybody, next up,
See
we're
you
going to have.
Wednesday.
Oh, you know it. We're going to have Byron. He's coming up next. Look at that shirt, Byron. I love that. I like that. What is that? That is so cool. Byron's got that purple shirt on. He's got that yellow hat on. He's getting ready to do the combo flow. And you know how that's going to go. There you go. Byron, let's do about 1 or 2 minutes on each one. We'll do kind of a short combo today.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Till
right.
Wednesday
Oh yeah, we'll do some more. on
and
Wednesday.
and Friday.
I love it. I love it. So Byron sure says, I'm not here to leave a message. That's an awesome shirt. I like that shirt. Here we go. Byron's going side to side. He's going right hand, left hand in front of his body. And this is just passing it right hand, left hand, working on his wrist and his elbows. Everybody, this is going to be where you're going to start with the sandbag. You might start off with just working on those passes. Look at that, back and forth, passing fast, and then going around behind his back. So he's passing it fast. We talked about this on last week, like we're making a pizza. Who's ever seen somebody making the pizza dough and they're, doing it in their hands, going patty cake back and forth? They're kind of throwing it up in the air. I don't know if they throw the pizza dough behind their back, but they might. There might be somewhere out there at a pizzeria, and there's somebody with the pizza dough. He's going behind his back, throwing it up in the air, bringing it behind the back, going side to side, left hand, right hand, behind the back. Got a nice little theme going here. Behind the back, throwing it up, giving it a catch, bringing it again behind the back, going left hand, right hand. Really working out on that. Those wrist exercises, great. Nice. Oh, with the big throwing catch. Oh my gosh, I know some of y'all, your hearts for a second were just like, oh my gosh, is he going to get it? But he did. Look at this. He's going with a punch. So he's doing a bag punch and then a body weight punch. So he's got the bag, he's got a body weight block. He's doing the blocks with the left hand. Now he's got some blocks with the right hand. There you go. Nice job, Byron. He's punching around. He's got his hands up on the bag doing another punch. He's got a combo sandbag boxing routine going right here. Look at that right punch and that left punch. There you go. Get ready to switch it on up, Byron. Take us with that resistance bar. Woo, did a hot potato and then bowled it away. Got a strike. Nice. All right, everybody. Byron's going for that resistance bar. And here comes Abraham. What you doing, Abraham, getting in here so late? Come on now, bud. All right, Byron's going ahead. He's got knuckles up. He's also moving and grooving. So he's got the knuckles up on the stick, holding it up. He's walking forward, but he's not here. Leave a message. He's in the back. He's walking backwards. There he goes, all the way to the back of the room and then moving all the way forwards. And everybody, we love backwards moving. Byron's doing it for us right now. And when you're in a place like Byron is, he's in his own living room space. He knows there's nothing behind him. So he can move around that space without worrying about tripping. Look at this. He's moving to the left. He's moving to the right. He's doing a little typewriter jab with the resistance bar there. That's awesome move there too. We got backside view. Here he goes. He's down to the ground. You can see that. He's bringing the stick up to the sky, going back down to the ground again, turning around 180 degrees, going down to the ground. Turn around another 180 spin. So he's got a 180 ground tap. That's what we're calling this one. That's the 180 ground tap or the ground tap spin. And now he's going out there, reaching out. It looks like he's got that's the metal detector where he's reaching out far out there, reaching out there. Bernie's she's going to do leadership on Friday. You got it, Bernie. Bernie's going to be doing leadership just like Byron. Here's that baton spin. There you go, Byron. Give us that baton spin. Show us what the Marines are all about. Look at that. Baton spin, tap on the ground. Baton spin, it's a full 360. That baton spins all the way around a complete circle, and then he gets to the tap on the ground. Great control, Byron. Excellent moves. Now he's got knuckles down, and he's holding that stick out. This is like pizza delivery, but it's like a flatbread pizza. There we go, doing that heavy. That's a 10-pound pizza right there. He's going to reach it out, working those biceps, working those elbows, working the wrist. And look at this one here, everybody. That's called the paddle boat right there. He's got the paddle boat on the riverboat, and he's turning the big old paddle at the end of the riverboat. Who's ever seen a riverboat with that big wheel on the back? They got some down here in San Diego. Nice move, Byron. Now he's switching up vessels. He's going from a paddle boat to a kayak. Nice moves, Byron. He's got the slow kayak. He's going nice and cruising through the calm waters, maybe kayaking across the ocean in his outrigger canoe. Byron's going, I bet we could go all the way to Hawaii. There you go. He's speeding it up. He's getting a little faster. He's getting down the river. He's coming up to the rapids. It's getting a little wild in the water. There's Byron. He's going right side, left side. Oh, he's going for the baton spin. Oh, he's not. He's doing, look at this. This is called the grandfather clock. It's the teeter-totter. Look at that. Look at that wrist. Look at that left hand. What a cool move. Look at that right hand, left hand doing the twist. Oh, Byron, that's a great move. The twisted teeter-totter. He's going down into that low squat. Let's get a time check from Karen. Here we go. Byron's got that stick on the ground. He's again
156.
Woo, Byron, keep it going. Do a few more and then bring it on home. Byron's going, doing the inchworm. He's got a baton spin. He's going to bring it on down, and everybody, wow, I'll tell you what, Byron can really bring the workout energy. Nice job, Byron. Great job, my friend. That's all she wrote. I think that was terrific. Everybody, again, remember, Byron's working on exercises with the sandbag. He's got the resistance bar, but he also showed us some martial arts in there. And wow, Byron, I'm impressed. Let's go ahead and bring me up for one last water break. Byron, have you been practicing Taekwondo, Byron? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Doing the Taekwondo class. I love it, man. I love it. And again, everybody, Byron's showing us how, you know, we can combine things that we enjoy. And he's doing that with the sandbag and the boxing. I love it, Byron, when you do a punch with the sandbag.
Oh, Sean, can I do the weights on Wednesday?
I think so. Yep. We're going to have, on Wednesday, we'll have more leadership. I know our friend Bernie, she's going to be getting up there on either Wednesday or Friday to do some leadership. And everybody, I hope you had a great start to the holiday season. Now, remember, December is when people really start to slow down. They start to eat a lot of extra meals. They start to snack on things. And, you know, it gets dark real early. So it's kind of easy just to take it easy. But what I want you to remember, just like Nick said in the beginning, is we got to think about those holiday goals. We got to make sure that we're staying on top of our fitness and we're doing exercises every day, even if we're working on our smile and frown. Do those little bit of extras in every day. And you're going to notice that you're going to say, hey, when New Year's comes around, you're going to be feeling really good for those New Year goals. And I know I got new goals going into 2023. I reached my goals in 2022, and now I have new goals for 2023, and it includes all of you. It includes all of our friends. So I love it. Carrie, who do we have to do that breathing motto?
We don't have anyone.
Did we have, should I do it?
Yes, you can do it.
I'd like that. I would like that. Or what about, is Bernie still on here?
Her camera's off.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. We'll have Bernie. Bernie, you can do the breathing motto on the next one when you're up to. Let's have another water break real quick. We have just about one more minute before we go off. And remember, everybody, have a great rest of your Monday today. It can be a really fantastic day. There's still time left. And if it's already been a fantastic day, well, then that's
Wait,
great.
John, she turned her video back on.
Let's have Bernie come up. I know she was excited to lead us in something today. And so, Bernie, how about you do that breathing motto for us? We're going to have you lead us in the breathing motto that me and Bernie, we came up with this. Again, Byron led us out with those great exercises. Carla had the hula hoop exercises. Nick had that breathing motto. We've had co-hosts on here. We've had Carrie, we've had Ben, and we've had Sophie. It has just been incredible. And Bernie, we'll have you do some leadership on Friday, just like you were asking. All right, let's go ahead and do that motto.
You ready?
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling good. Feeling bad. Feeling happy. Feeling sad. Feeling the best. Feeling other week. Feeling power. So you reach your goals for.
Yeah, nice job, Bernie. That was awesome. The timing on that was spectacular. Bernie, that was so great. Again, that breathing motto is so much fun. Share that, everybody, with your friends and family. And we'll have a workout again on Wednesday. And it'll be on the email calendar too now, everybody. So guess what? It's going to be on the email calendar. We're going to have Bernie as a team leader. And again, everybody, great workout today. Here we go. Let's get ready. Count it on down. Bernie had the breathing motto. Everybody on YouTube, we love you. Great job. Like and subscribe. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bye, everybody.
Bye. See you Wednesday.
Bye. See you Wednesday. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.